Hello, everyone, and all. Welcome back to more Let's Play Persona 5, and I am the Max Future 8. Okay, I needed that. In the last part, we basically recruited Futaba, and now we're slowly but surely training her to function in, society and what have you. I guess the next thing we gotta do is go to the beach. So you guys ready for some fan service and for some cringe? You better be, because that's exactly what we're getting. There's no way in hell this game ain't gonna take advantage of such a situation to not be incredibly silly and awkward. That's just how this whole thing works. Nope.
Futaba will be in your care today.
As opposed to the last few days?
Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
I promise to do that, yes. Alright, okay, don't worry.
Summer beaches are filled with all sorts of idiots letting loose. I need you to stay by her side.
Well, I was gonna say that, but I thought you might misconstrue that in an inappropriate manner.
Hey, can we go already?
If we must.
Are you sure you'll be alright?
No.
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
You see, ever since... I can't take that phrase seriously. Don't underestimate me. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Right.
And it's just...
Sorry.
If anyone was gonna say that exact line, it would definitely be Futaba. I thought that's where it was going, but that wouldn't make any sense.
Have fun, but be careful, you two.
I promise you nothing, except that I will try. This is all that I can do for you, Sojiro. Oh, of course we get an animated cutscene. All right, let's just get this over with.
Oh man, it's packed.
It's almost like it's a friggin' beach or something.
Sorry for the wait.
Thanks for showing us her picking out a wedgie. Why didn't Makoto get something like that?
Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around?
There! I talk so infrequently, it's really kind of startling when I do. The character I play as. Anyway. Yeah! Good lord! The pail! It burned my eyes! It actually did. Actually, everyone's skin. Ugh.
Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
How'd you fit all your hair in there? Hi. I'm a reassuring presence, apparently. Alright, well, that could have been worse, but hey, the day is... Oh, it's only just begun. I'm sure there will be plenty of more.
Oh, it's so hot.
It's almost like it's summer.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba?
Possibly?
I'm fine. You guys are here.
Well, there you go.
It's almost lunchtime.
Food?
No! The squid's staring at me.
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Hmm?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
Not 100% sure on what was awkward about that. Why the anime sweat drop thing, but okay.
I'll go get some stuff for us then.
Also, I can't believe it took me this long to realize... Why is Yusuke wearing a hoodie? Like, I guess a white hoodie would be the best way to keep, like, heat off to, like, prevent, like, sunburns and stuff. But still, that is really weird to see. And the fact that no one's brought it up is even odder to me.
You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
Yeah, it's gonna give you a high cholesterol.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good? What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much.
Oh,
Not feeling well or something?
Should I be concerned? If so, how so?
just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible.
Okay, firstly, I don't know if that's actually what's wrong with her, and secondly, if that's truly what you think the case is, you could have perhaps said that much less bluntly.
Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast? Mona lacks tact.
And that's from Futaba.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
That sounds like it is a recipe for injury.
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat.
Banana boat!
We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wait, then what about us?
We get ditched.
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
Well, I don't really think that's necessary. I feel like, you know, you should just treat friends better. I mean, Ryuji, okay, he sometimes does some stupid stuff, but what the hell did I or Yusuke do? And I guess I need to count Morgana too, but, you know, he's a cat.
I do think they're not bad in the Metaverse, but in reality... Strange, isn't it?
Harsh.
They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
Look, I got low enough self-esteem in real life. I don't need virtual people rejecting me too.
But, Lady On,
You're a cat!
can we get to the banana boat already?
If for no other reason than I get another opportunity to say banana boat.
Oh, sorry. We'll go now.
Banana boat, banana boat, banana boat.
We're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us.
Banana is one of those words that's fun to say.
Banana.
Yeah, see?
See you, sweetheart.
Futaba gets it.
Sure, if you run around like that. Here's a-
Nets, I don't get how amazing we are.
Okay, well look, here's the thing. It's not like I like being treated that way, but at the same time, I wouldn't call us amazing. I mean, I think at best, on a good day, in optimal situation, one of us might be able to pass as a 7. But like, on average, I'd say we're like a 6, maybe a 5.
We risk our lives being phantom thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here.
Well, I mean, just because you beat up monsters doesn't make you a different kind of human.
Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
I don't know, that's subjective. I don't care! I really don't!
We're special, man. Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Don't agree with him. It'll invite shenanigans.
If you put it that way, you may be right.
Ah, boy, great. Now I'm gonna get roped into shenanigans.
On and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady On to notice how amazing we are as phantom thieves?
Well, we gotta steal, you know what?
Treasure? Swimsuits? I feel like that's the exact opposite of what we need to do, but I'm picking it anyway.
You moron, that's a crime. What we're gonna steal in reality are girls' hearts.
Yeah, this always seems to work out. I'm getting flashbacks of P4 here.
I see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
I mean, you can try, but you're a flippin' cat.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as phantom thieves.
What? You mean our abilities? If anything, all we've really gained from that is, I guess, better parkour skills.
I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
Sure, buddy.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
Why are you so okay with this?
Get settled then.
Fantastic, I don't get a say in it.
So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
You know, if somebody actually does come and try to steal things, it's not like Morgana's gonna be able to do much. A freakishly intelligent cat he may be, but I'm pretty sure a normal human could still take him.
Alright, let's hurry up and go.
At least in this form. In his weird mascot form, he could probably take him.
Hey, what the hell? Get back here! Don't leave me behind!
Also, he's a black cat. In the friggin' beach. I feel like he must be, like, overheating or something. Anyway, oh boy, here we go. It's begun. Are they actually sparing me the dialogue? Okay, so far so grand. I am okay with not hearing any of these conversations. This is significantly less painful. I'm okay with that. You know, honestly, it's probably the fact that we're approaching them in a group of 3. That just seems awkward and kind of creepy, honestly. I feel as if we separated, we might have had marginally more success. Oh, I don't know. The ocean just looks kind of bland to me. Just give up. It's what I do.
No way, man.
Come on, it ain't over yet. I'm going for a miracle comeback. Yeah, have fun with that. Huh. I've sensed a presence staring at us from some time now. Are we being followed? Wait, does that mean girls gonna hit on us? I doubt it. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked to finally realize just how much like Beavis you look, Ryuji. And Yusuke has decided to run off. And that is not a good phrase. Hello. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it's the same dudes. Oh, what are you doing here? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you wearing a tiny cowboy hat? I don't know if that's what you're smelling. I think that's fear.
No.
Okay. Is that a trick question? What are you talking about? Oh, it was a trick question. You didn't... Hey, you didn't say lovely. You said manly. Hold up. Yeah, you said manly. Those are 2 different categories. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's just a crime. Running!
Get him!
Yeah, I feel like you could probably get the cops to help you in that kind of situation. Because I think that's pretty much... If they were being truthful, that's sexual assault. And I will not stand for that. I think we lost him. Possibly.
Wait.
By the way, where's Yusuke? He just kind of ran off. Whoa! This is where you 2 were. I've been searching for you. Okay. Did you mistake us with lobsters? Do we look like lobsters to you? What are you doing with those lobsters?
Yes.
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale. And so, I decided to spend the last of my money on them. On 2 living lobsters. What exactly do you plan on doing with them? I mean, if it's purely an artistic thing, then, like, are they gonna be your pets? Because I don't know how to take care of a lobster. Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help? Apologies, but I was entranced the moment I set eyes on this distinct shape. It is a distinct shape, I'll give you that. I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze. So you're offhandedly comparing On to a lobster? I mean, maybe if she got sunburnt.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, now this is happening. Okay, yep. Please tell me I can help here. That's a little creepy. That's just manipulative. Oh, On ain't having none of this. And so we approacheth! Lobsters in hand! Yeah, you're just being serious about that. Yeah, it turns out they weren't... I mean, they don't want to be anywhere near you, but at the same time, it's like... You know, they actually did have an excuse. That's what we've been saying from the start! Mm-hmm. They are also in high school. Far more interesting than anything involving you two, zing! Let the children have fun with fellow children. I can't tell if this is like a weird shadow or if those dudes are crazy tan. And then I'm not lying, the lights are actually hurting my eyes here. Why is everyone in our team so pale? What creeps?
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in like that. These guys just wouldn't stop pestering us. You did well to hold them off. Yeah, this was all you, not us. To be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end. By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Huh? What?
Are those lobsters? One in each hand? I was wondering about that myself. It's quite the conversation topic. Yeah, I mean, if you want to start a convo, hold lobsters. Are you gonna make them into sashimi, or perhaps roast them whole?
What?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation, and oh my god, I think I just realized the connection. Yusuke's persona is Goemon. Goemon was boiled alive to death, at least allegedly. And that's what you do with lobsters, you boil them suckers. In fact, those lobsters are actually significantly brighter red than they should be, considering they're still alive. Lobsters are usually more of a brownish color. They only turn red like... I guess it's a more of a subdued red, but still. Did Yusuke subconsciously buy lobsters to prevent them from being boiled to death? Much like his inner self? Am I reading too far into it? Perhaps. Why does she want the lobsters? We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it. Even if we were almost assaulted. I was gonna say by both genders, but like, no, both genders were attacked, but it was just the males. just dudes were the ones that trying to assault people. That is messed up. Why are men so awful?
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Well, I mean, I doubt she's just flat out cured.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
I think she's being contemplative. Nope. Chimp style.
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
I am aware, and not only am I sorry that you thought that, I'm happy to tell you that's not the case.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer.
Yeah, I don't understand that part. Why were they so needlessly cruel?
I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears.
Yeah, I can relate with that.
I wished my mom would come back to life.
Yeah. On a lesser scale, I've been there.
Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that.
Oh, cool. Even her being really sleepy kind of gimmick thing is also laced with very sad undertones. That's good. It's good. Great. Thank you for that.
I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her.
You know, exception of the hair color. I mean, you're almost a dead ringer.
How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
Indeed.
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
I don't know if this is actual cognitive science. Because I'm pretty sure there is a variant in real life, but I don't think that this is actually, like, the stuff you'd learn from hearing it. Or reading them books.
Isn't that about palaces? That's the Metaverse. She knew about that?
Yeah, apparently.
It made no sense back then. But now I understand, after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth.
Well, at least there wasn't a Minotaur in there.
I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
Yeah, well, when you have literally no other options, and you figure, yeah, sure, why not, you know?
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts.
It is very silly.
But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Convenient.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
Wait, Yusuke knew about the bug and never brought it up?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
Eh.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down.
And probably fell out of your chair.
I thought maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you thought of that, because I certainly wouldn't have thought that would work.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys.
Fair enough.
That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
I remember that, yes.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger.
Like, really little. What are you, like 4'9"?
But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
Well, either that or she was just that desperate to try and find help.
There were two reasons for it.
Oh, okay, here we go.
One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful it frustrated me.
Charming.
I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
True enough.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me.
Oh, crap, yeah, you would have heard that stuff.
He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
That is messed up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
It's not even just for yourself. You were also trying to help others. I mean, just at least one person. That's a noble cause in my book.
The Phantom Thieves. I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me.
Yeah. Well, what's done is done.
I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
We're used to it.
Do you believe in us now?
I hope to God.
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys.
At least not intentionally.
That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
Okay, I thought you already did.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom.
I appreciate the honesty.
The reason why she was killed.
I mean, personally, my reason for being a part of all of this is because, well, all my friends are doing it. I mean, I guess I might as well, you know.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
And thus the psychotic breaks.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
That would make sense.
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
So then somebody killed her shadow and she just kind of collapsed into the street?
Yes, that could be the case.
That would turn this from suicide to accident to murder.
I don't like pursuing this line of thought. But perhaps your mother's shadow was...
I don't know for sure.
I mean, it's a pretty good theory.
Like right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
Define.
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road. It was more like she collapsed and fell in.
Okay, yep, there we go. I was right.
That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's incredibly daring, awesome, and kind of frightening.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
A slightly slightly different one. Basically, you know, you get right in the sweet spot where you basically sacrifice any and all social, competence in favor of being really freakishly good at one thing in particular. That's generally how that sort of thing goes. And the more socially incompetent and kind of detached from reality you are, the more freakishly talented you are in that one field. Sometimes it's a couple things, but usually you only see one.
I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found.
Stolen? By fiends?
She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed.
Hmm.
I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note.
Well, I mean, if they were incredibly cruel enough to, you know, accuse a small child of murder of their parents, as they are now technically an orphan, you know, that, yeah, it's all your fault. You should hate yourself. Come on, stop. Hate yourself. Do it. Like, if someone's willing to do that, yeah, that's not too far-fetched.
I'll never forgive them.
I'd be kind of confused if you did.
Futaba.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world.
Kind of goes without saying.
Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black.
Here come the men in black.
It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
Worst case scenario, like, what? 60 pounds? We can carry that.
Think you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well, not necessarily, but I guess you could interpret that as that.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Dang.
Hey, that's inexcusable!
How so? You call Ryuji useless all the time.
This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
Okay. Unnecessary, but it's a thing we have to do.
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Yeah, so we use incredibly dorky code names as if we were elementary school students playing spy.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
This is CNN. All this and more in 60 minutes. Damn, that was a better one.
Futaba's case? Hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Nah, too on the nose.
Mech?
Hacker Man.
PC?
Specs.
No.
Goggles.
Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
No, that just makes me think of Bottles the Mole.
Super lame. You got no taste, kitty.
Damn!
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
Pumpkin. Kid. Squid. Kid or squid. Yeah. Glasses, Pharaoh, internet. I don't know, Pharaoh makes the most sense, I guess.
I'll curse you.
Okay, I guess you didn't like that. Well, sorry!
What would you want it to be, Futaba?
Probably should have just started with that.
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
And you have this, yeah, you've got orange hair like Barbara Gordon too, so, I doubt that was an intentional reference, but that's what I'm going to be associating it with.
Sounds great.
I mean, they were both call themselves Oracle and both are advisors, so, yeah.
Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Yeah, that is really weird.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a Metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
And that's not even getting into the fact that, you know, I ended up living in the attic of the person who's taking care of you.
Should we get going then?
Just one of those things would be phenomenally unlikely, but both? That's some
Yep, let's go home.
JRPG nonsense going on there. I do like the song. Oh, no, not you again.
The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted.
Excusez-moi?
This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now.
Eh?
I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves.
Okay, so I am here to interpret this as this dude and whoever he's talking to orchestrated the Medjed thing? And they did it assuming we would win? To get us more support? Why does creepy, ominous accountant man want us to be supported?
Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash. Whether they're connected to us or not.
Uh-huh. Well, that's somewhat concerning. If by somewhat I meant very much so. Huh.
Hey,
You're back. How'd it go with Futaba? I hear you've been keeping her company for the past few days. What? You've seen me. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, think nothing of it. A criminal uses the Metaverse to carry out their crimes. This is no longer a matter we can ignore. Especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mom. To be honest, I had considered the idea that they might be behind only the rumored psychotic breakdowns. But it appears as though this person is killing people as well. Well, I guess... Oh yeah, I guess some of them just go into comas. Huh. Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then causes them to die. That's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah? Mm-hmm. We were worried about it back when Kamoshida and Madarame, remember? Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It makes sense if the same person was behind them. Although now I think that there's some sort of strange network of baddies doing things now. Because assuming I'm right about Goro, and assuming he... I mean, I guess that old dude could be talking to him, but... That does... I don't know. That seems a little odd. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns. So this stuff's seriously a case. If that's for real, whoever's doing it is some kind of assassin. Twice the ass with plenty of sin. I'm gonna beat the crap out of them. I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much even about our Metaverse nav. That is true. I wonder why that thing exists. I'd explain, Igor, but apparently that's just an unexplainable phenomenon. Yeah, okay. Can't even bother. I wonder if that criminal is using the app too. Futaba, this seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? No, I never even heard of it before. I mean, it's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. Like the kind of stuff you'd put in like a really schlocky horror film. You know, like that one horror movie that tried to be like, there was a ghost in Skype. Like, that was just dumb. It's okay, though. I might not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys on the path of victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for. Mwehehe, you can rely on me. Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than Mona.
What?
Damn it, Ryuji. I always find the worst possible things to say. You really should be used to that by now. Let's see. Okay, we've got Oha, and we've got Hifumi. Let's see, what about... Oh, but I can just straight up it with Sojiro or Hifumi. Okay, everybody wants to just rank up today. By Jove, by golly. Alright, well, I mean, I'd be a fool not to roll with this dude. Alright, feel like the bond will grow stronger soon. Can I check the bond first? I want to see if this is... Yeah, okay, we're just going to 5. Yep, sure.
all right.
Thanks. Futaba's coming to eat today, too. I'll get... Oh, is that why it took so freakishly long? I think I understand why it was so difficult to rank this dude up for so long. Because Futaba wasn't even part of the game yet. If she starts showing up in these things, well, that explains it. Okay, then. I'm wicked full. How was the curry, Futaba? Delicious. Gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep. I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, first episode of this brand new anime I watched is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran headfirst into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Ah, crap, it's gonna start. Make it like a leaf and... screw it. Bye. What? What metaphor were you going for there? She thought it was delicious. What about you? I don't know if I've ever even eaten curry, but I'm sure complimenting you is the right thing to do, so... Really? I guess you have pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. Get you some coffee. Here's some stanky bean juice. There you go.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? Yeah, are you gonna tell me that it was, you know, Futaba's mom? You might have realized by now, but yeah, it was. Okay. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. Huh. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. You know, that's really vague. Lots of people work for the government. Like, you realize that could be, like, about a bazillion different things, right? Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. Well, assuming Futaba inherited whatever, you know, the plane of reality of which her brain functions on from her, it makes sense that they wouldn't. Was she like Futaba? She wasn't normal, huh? So that's why you're yeah, let's keep this going on Futaba. I feel like that's the most eloquent way to go about it. You could say that. It was never clear what she was thinking, so I had a hard time trying to keep up with her. Men are idiots, though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her. And that was when I gave her a plate of homemade curry. Which is an interesting thing to just give to somebody. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. And just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then after Wakaba's accident, Futaba, I got like mixed up with Mufasa? Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. Actually, smell is actually a much better way to trigger memories than sight. But that curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. Well, it really paid off in the end. Yeah, it felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement, too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around here. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. Well, to be fair, I mean, what, like, I think 85% of the human population is addicted to this stuff, so, I mean, it's a pretty safe guess. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She already had Futaba by then, after all. This might seem like any old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. So, make sure you keep the tradition going. And the fact is, you actually taught me how to make it. Considering how much it apparently means to you, I'm gonna take that as a sign that you actually don't hate me. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, that's enough of this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably get back. Make sure you clean all this stuff up, nerd. And get some kindness. Still weird that I'm getting that from this dude. I mean, it's slowly making more sense, but still. With coffee and curry making, it still seems like it should be proficiency. Ba-doo, 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 doo. Whoa, hello.
That black thing was me?
I didn't know cats could have dreams. Oh wait, no, cats, of course they can have dreams. That's why their paws twitch. Because they're chasing things.
That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human.
I find it unlikely.
I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of Mementos, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
I mean, that's a positive way of looking at it, but you seem less and less sure of yourself each day. Anyway, yo.
Sorry, did I wake you up?
Well, you were loudly screaming. Most people, you don't usually internalize their thoughts. I mean, when I wake up from a nightmare, I don't start talking about it, you know, out loud. I think about it when I, like, jolt up. Anyway, had yourself a bad little dream there?
Oh, my sunburns were hurting, and that woke me up.
I see.
I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it?
That's racist. Cats get sunburns. You're burnt black. You know what, I'm gonna go with the concerned option. You okay?
Oh, I'm not sure what to do when you give me an honestly concerned response like that.
No one ever expects it.
By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything,
Yeah, that's why you're asking.
but hypothetically speaking, okay?
Purely hypothetical, okay.
What would you do if I turned out to be some weird thing?
You're a living, like, football mascot. Like, dude. And when you're not that, you're a talking cat. Wouldn't bother me. You're already weird. Is this a confession? I don't... He's clearly feeling pretty down on himself. I don't want to insult him, so, yeah. Wouldn't bother me.
I'd be bothered by it.
You'd be bothered if I wasn't bothered by it?
If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves?
Why wouldn't it be?
And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment.
Why? Because other... Oh, yeah, I guess everyone... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. You were our navigation, you were our, like, battle strategy person, and you are our enemy analyzer. And Futaba and Makoto have taken over all those things, so now you're really just the healer of the team that I don't ever put in the party. I was gonna say you're not useless, but, I don't really have a very good case against the idea.
It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either.
Well, I mean, it smells like mold.
Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out.
Yeah, that's gonna be difficult, dude. If you... Granted, this is the same thing that happened, you know, that potentially should have happened with Teddy, when you get right down to it. I mean, I'm not really sure how much of a life you're gonna be able to, you know, do, considering you don't have a social security number, or, a birth certificate, or any forms of identification. Assuming the exact same thing with Teddy happens to you. And I don't know if it will, because that would just kind of be a little too weird. I mean, a little cookie cutter. Like, I don't know why they'd do the same thing twice. You'd basically show up as, like, a 17-year-old dude, and, like, 16, 17-ish. Like, I don't know. If you really wanted to strike it out on your own, I don't know how you would. I honestly don't.
Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor.
I mean, maybe if you became a real thief.
But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool.
You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right?
Well, to be fair, we didn't actually make a deal so much as you just kind of decided that we did. And then you just kind of broke into my house and started sleeping in my bed, so... It's like, yeah, do what you want. I clearly can't stop you.
So,
I cannot do anything to prevent you from doing what you do.
don't forget what you just said, okay?
Alright. Oh, apparently our bond has just grown deeper. Okay.
Alright.
Maybe, just maybe, I'll try and fit Morgana back into,
Come on.
the
Let's
team.
hurry up and get to sleep.
It's possible.
Night.
Nothing wrong with wanting to shake up our team composition every now and
We'll
then.
be fine, right?
Yeah, probably. Morgana's gonna get even more introspective. Should I be worried? Probably. Probably. And the pants. Alright, hey, you live in Yongen, right? You know about the old movie theater there? No. Well, the old couple that runs it apparently getting threatened by land speculators? They're trying to say the theater's in the way of some building they want to put up. Well, that's not too great. Right? The old couple is so afraid of the threats that they don't even want to open their theater. Anyway, our target is a guy named Yasuke. Let's drive him off and save that old couple. Why would you be mean to elderly people who just want to be adorable? Huh, there might have been a change in Mementos because of all the Mejed stuff. If you want to go, now would be the right time. Let's discuss with everyone at the hideout. I'll wait until I get at least one more of these things. I don't want to make a day of it if we're only going to be getting one thing done. Because the second I do, I'm just going to get another one. It's best to do that stuff in bulk. And or skull. Sorry for waking you in the middle of the night. Had a really strange dream. Probably just exhaustion. I mean, possibly. Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about what Mishima told you? I mean, friggin' maybe. Oh, can we talk? And I want to see your face? Okay. Well, when you say, oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Alright. Takemi Ryuji. Hang on, let me check out my confidants. Okay, Ryuji is at 8. Okay. And what are these? How are these exactly organized? Like, Ryuji was the first one we got, but he's way down there. Interesting. That's on. Okay, so that's okay. So we'll either bring you to 8 or Ryuji to 9. All right. You know what? Let's go with the doc. Mostly because it's been a while. I feel like it's been a while, actually. There's actually something I think I should tell you, but I can't make up my mind. Sorry, never mind. Forget what I said. Well, wait. You feel the... Does it always say that? Have I never read that thing full through? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, howdy howdy.
Don't pass out, okay?
In order to prevent heat stroke, you have to stay hydrated. And, you know, you might want to wear a hat, too. You don't seem too concerned about it. You came because you saw my messages, right? Indubitably. Oh, the clinical trial. It's alright. Gonna pass on it today. Takemi is depressed. My overflowing charm melted her stubborn heart. Okay. If that's what we want to call it. I need to talk to you. Since this might be the last time. Okay, well that certainly doesn't sound right. Okay, no, yeah. When it said that, it was like, my bond will grow stronger with her, but and at the end, and I was like, does it always have but at the end there? I mean, everyone has a but at the end, but yo, that's not what I meant. Yeah, though, you gonna hang out with her? I mean, friggin' sure.
Head to the exam room.
Kinda concerned what you mean by the last time. If you're gonna stop being my friend, well, let me tell you, that ain't happening. Hey, how's it going? I'm thinking of resigning. Really? And this would have nothing to do with the fact that somebody is basically just kind of, you know, making you feel like you should? Several of my suppliers have stated that they're going to stop selling to me. If I can't get my hands on medical supplies, I won't be able to get what I need to complete the new medicine. They're probably being pressured by Oyamada to stop doing business with me, so I figure it's over. And you're really cool with that? It's fine. That's not the type of thing you say. I confirmed with the hospital Miwa-chan was being treated at. Oyamada was telling the truth. Miwa-chan was apparently smiling until the very end. She probably didn't want to worry anyone. I wish I could have cured her. I didn't want fame or money. All I wanted was to keep her smiling. And you keep trying to make me think you're some kind of cold and aloof person. Y'all freaky nice. This isn't just about her, though. I was gonna help every single person who was suffering from that disease. I was a sickly child when I was young, too. I was always in the hospital and was rarely well enough to attend school at all. Medicine was all that kept me alive. That's why I wanted to become a doctor. So I could save people just like I was saved. Wow. And you're just gonna let this dude completely destroy that about you? Being a doctor is pretty clearly, like, the main focus of your entire life. I guess this is where it ends. The medical industry is a business, after all, and the chief decides what's best for it. I'm all out of allies. I'm your ally.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think you're pretty cool. You might just be my one and only. Hey, you can't say you don't have any. I really appreciate everything you've done. My practice has increased thanks to your nosiness, and in the end, I felt like a real doctor again. So thank you. So, you're just gonna run away? I just might. This is where it ends. Although it frustrates me. I can't do clinical trials anymore, so you can go home. Thanks again for all your help, and good luck on those entrance exams. Is there anything I can do for Takemi? Bye. Oh! Please tell me about this, this person who's a huge jerk.
What are you trying to do?
You mean Oyamata? Why? I hope you're not planning to get revenge for me. No, I'm not that kind of crazy. No, I won't do a dang thing, I just want to know. You're such a weird kid. His full name is Shoichi Yoamata. He's a very influential chief of staff in the world of medicine. Is that all? Yes, sir. I need to do something about the target for Takemi. Yeah, Takemi. Booyah! Okay, haha! That's pretty cool. I can actually, like... Man, just by hanging with these people, I'm improving lives. I mean, that's sort of how it's always been with these things, but... I don't know, for some reason it just really dawned on me how much I'm actually affecting things for people. There are spotlights on a topic everyone's talking about, the Phantom Thieves incidents. The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a global notorious hacktivist group. Don't call it hacktivists, that's really stupid. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, when I was reading that, I thought it said dank heroes.
Hey.
This is getting crazy. So the whole world really knows about us. Well, I don't know about the whole world. Probably, you know, people who are in tune with the Japanese media, so... I would guess the closest neighboring countries and America, because... Man, they have quite the effect on us. Interesting, though. Shoopa-dow. Shabba-dibba-doo. Oh, enough already. Damn! All anyone talks about anymore is the Phantom Thieves, who they are, whether they're good or bad. By my goatee, I'm sick of it all. Oh, and the pants go PPP. So the more famous we get, the more Mementos opens up, yeah? Yep. I wonder why, though. Does Morgana know anything? I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about Mementos. Yeah, it doesn't seem to know. Let's see. There's no way for us to find out. It'll likely become clear if we continue as the Phantom Thieves. The most important thing now is the identity of the criminal using the Metaverse. That might be the person who killed my mom. I'm gonna find them no matter what it takes, and I'm gonna give them the business, let me tell you. You know, we used to be lacking in quite a few areas, but now that we have Futaba helping us, a great number of possibilities are now available. Yes, we gained a fantastic addition to our team in the most unexpected manner. To be fair, every member of our team was gained in an unexpected manner. Oh, you're making me blush. We'll be counting on you, Futaba. This feels way better than ever. Okay, Ryuji. Ordinarily, I'm on your side, but chill, dude. He's kind of going through a thing. Aren't you bored? I've got some time today if you want me to show you the ropes. Define ropes. We talking like velvet? Or are we just talking like rope? You know, like burlap. Anyway, I feel getting closer with him. I feel like the bond will go stronger soon. Well, don't mind if I diggity-diggity-do. No, the regulars will be here any minute.